following contest is a trios match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Nick Camarado and Aaron Solo, the team of Cole Carter, QT Marshall, and Big Shotty Lee Johnson, The Factory.
The Factory, such a dangerous group of men, especially now that they've added Big Shotty Lee Johnson to their ranks. A few weeks back on Rampage, Lee Johnson, challenged Orange Cassidy for the AEW All-Atlantic Championship. Lee Johnson, he was unsuccessful that night, but it was still a very impressive performance, Taz.
Yes, absolutely, Lee Johnson for sure. And by the way, QT Marshall, he's out here making friends. This is his home state. He runs New Jersey, but people hate him here. You see what just happened?
Yeah, he was getting an earful from that fan at ringside, that New Jerseyan.
A New Jersey person. I want to mess with QT Marshall, I'll tell you that right now. There's Nicky Boy, Camarado, Maniac.
Their opponents are in the ring, the team of Justin Corino, Ryan Mooney, and Steven Josifi.
Well, if there's one thing we know about QT Marshall is that he's from New Jersey and he thinks it's simply great. He loves to brag about it.
He does, but why can you not say this man's name correctly?
He loves the Garden State.
You just ignore me all the time. Looks like Lee Johnson's going to start this thing off for the Factory.
And Steven Josifi for the opposing team as the men meet in the center collar and elbow tie-up. Josifi grabs the side headlock there on Lee Johnson, but Lee Johnson comes in, big back elbow.
Yeah, Lee Johnson definitely could tell he's got a different swagger and confidence about him. I like it, being around his trainer, around QT Marshall.
Now, Ryan Mooney.
What's going on with Mooney? Was that a mask, half mask, an eyeball mask?
It's like a half mask, but it's also like wrestling headgear. There's a lot going on there, you know.
I respect being different and creative, but it's kind of ugly.
As Tim Gunn would say, Taz, it's a lot of look.
Related to Billy? Daddy, yes? No?
Yes, they're actually brothers.
All right. QT's making friends with everyone, as you can hear. It's great.
Well, I mean, he is from New Jersey, Tess, so by your logic that we established, I don't know which episode it was, but...
It was one of them.
Yeah, it could have been earlier this episode. Oh, cover here by Cole Carter, that QT Marshall knows everybody because he's in the building because QT is from New Jersey.
His family does. Cole Carter wearing this guy out with these punches. Yeah, no, listen, these men, when they get around QT Marshall, they build a different confidence level, and it's great to see.
And Cole Carter floats over into a pinning predicament. Mooney able to kick out. And Cole Carter, Mooney trying to land some right hands to the ribs, trying to back off Cole Carter, but Carter with the knee to the midsection.
Maybe we'll see QT in action here. Listen to the people, they love him.
Some of them do.
I think his mom might be here, and she's probably booing him.
Oh, QT. Big shot there on Mooney.
And I'll tell you, Mooney deserves a beating just for that mask. Sorry.
No, it's all right. QT really drinking in the booze here. Boo Birds out in full force here in Newark.
In the state of New Jersey, QT Marshall has put pro wrestling on a map. Could you name a more successful pro wrestler out of this state than QT Marshall? Could you?
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Okay, name a second.
Bruce Springsteen. Oh, wait, no, he said wrestling. Oh, look at Lee Johnson in the corner.
The only one I'll say, watch Lee Johnson there. DDP.
Now cover.
Out,
1, 2.
Who handed
the diamond cutter
to QT Marshall.
Yeah.
Passed the torch. That's what DDP did.
Well, he passed the diamond cutter, but then later tried to rescind it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Rescinded. What do you mean?
He tried to take it back.
Well, because he started realizing what QT was about.
Yeah, because it was, passed down to QT when QT and Dustin Rhodes were tag team partners. And, oh, now look at this. The tag made, and Justin Corino taking down Lee Johnson, taking down Cole Carter, but turned his back to QT.
QT just turned it up a tad. Shut my man down, shut the dude off the apron.
QT Marshall, man. in the driver's seat. And now sends Corino into the ropes. Sets him up. Does Carter and Johnson, the Diamond Cutter, executed. And the win for the Factory.
The winners of this match, the Factory.
That was basically a super duper Diamond Cutter right there. The assist by the Factory. QT Marshall nails it.
Yeah, great elevation provided by Lee Johnson and Colt Carter. And QT Marshall seals the deal with the Diamond Cutter to score the win for the Factory tonight.